If we examine the Star Wars franchise, I think it's pretty safe to say that the Skywalkers, such as Anakin, Luke, Leia, Ben Solo, all these characters associated with the Skywalker bloodline are really what binds the Star Wars movies together. It's what really is the glue of the Star Wars universe. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, as of right now, we do know that Disney and Lucasfilm are developing what is called the new Star Wars universe, also known as the SWU. It's actually said to be modeled after the MCU, also known as the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's really going to introduce books, novels, comics, video games, movies, and TV shows, and animated TV series, and combining them all together that they will all interconnect with each other, telling a massive story from different timelines. Now, this to me sounds exciting, it really does, because it shows us that they are really trying to make Star Wars very vast, very expansive, to the point where it's even going to surpass what Star Wars Legends was before Disney took over Lucasfilm back in 2012. Now, the thing by Disney right now is that Chapek and Iger are working very hard together throughout this entire crisis in order to propel the company of Disney in a better direction, whether it be for Marvel or Star Wars or their regular Disney films, whatever have you. They're trying to really advance Disney as a company. Now, when we look at everything related to Star Wars, though, things really are starting to take shape here with the new universe. Things really are changing, either for better or worse. It all depends on how it's going to be introduced next year in 2021. What really is exciting, though, has to do with a major change to the Skywalker bloodline, where now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are finished with the rise of Skywalker, they are focused on their new Star Wars trilogy of films, as well as the new Star Wars universe. Now, currently, Disney's main focus is their platform called Disney Plus, as well as the new Star Wars trilogy of films. It's all set and ready to launch sometime in the next 2 years from now. Now, of course, on top of all of this, in order to create a better future for Star Wars in general, it's explained that additionally Lucasfilm is making many adjustments to the prequels, originals, and even the sequel trilogy era altogether in order to make a better future for Star Wars. One of the major plans by Disney is by providing many major retcons into the Star Wars prequel trilogy and more, where currently one of the stories that are in development over at Lucasfilm for the new expanded universe that was never really explored, even in Legends, is the introduction of a pair of new Skywalkers that is described to be the father and mother of Shmi Skywalker that will be introduced into canon that would be considered Anakin Skywalker's grandfather in the upcoming Star Wars universe that will be explained in 2021. Now, it's noted that Lucasfilm is writing a story for the new universe that will involve the parents of Shmi Skywalker, more so focused on Shmi Skywalker's father, per se, in the new Star Wars universe, and that they will focus on the secrets of Anakin Skywalker's grandfather in the story. Now, through Shmi Skywalker was not necessarily a special Skywalker, other than the fact that she gave birth to Anakin through the Force. There is said to be a deeper story to the Skywalkers that will be explained through Shmi Skywalker's father in the new expanded universe. This is said to have a major impact on how fans view the Skywalkers in general. So, the thing that really sounds very exciting about this to me is the fact that, come to think of it, I never even thought about this. If you take a look at Star Wars Legends, we never really got a detailed story of Shmi Skywalker's parents and who they really were. Neither in Star Wars canon as well. And this really is going to change things big time. I think it's really going to be a big impact on Star Wars. It's going to change how we view everything related to the Skywalker bloodline without a doubt. And that's exactly what Disney wants to do. They want to go back and forward with the Skywalker bloodline, whether it be a pre-prequel trilogy era, or whether it be a post-Episode 9 era. They're going to be introducing new Skywalkers nonetheless, and this to me sounds interesting. The fact that they're going to be introducing Anakin Skywalker's grandfather in this new EU, showing us more about the childhood of Shmi Skywalker and her parents, and how there is a link in there. There's a hidden story that's going to be very important to the actual story of Anakin himself. And that to me I think sounds very interesting, because let's face it, there's a lot of mystery behind many of the characters like Yoda, Anakin, Shmi, just to name a few, even Qui-Gon Jinn. More of that can be explained and explored in this new universe, and that's exactly what they are doing. So, the other thing that I do want to go over here real quick is how Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, and George Lucas are the ones crafting these stories, and other creatives over at Lucasfilm were also in charge of developing these stories that are going to be surrounding Shmi Skywalker's parents. So once again, this is going to be a different era. It's going to be a point in time before Episode 1 that we have never seen before. And to me, I think it really is going to set the bar for something new and something that really is going to evolve Star Wars. I don't know about your take on this, but it does sound risky by introducing Shmi Skywalker's parents, but at the same exact time, I think it really is a very interesting avenue to explore. So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again.